This is the explanatory video for the bachelor thesis Extension of the CNC View language and its verification for embedded systems. CNC modeling is used in many industries for the development of software systems, especially in the automotive industry. On this image you see an excerpt of the public demonstrator of an advanced driver assistance system modeled in Simulink from the Daimler AG. This is an example of an excerpt of a car's software architecture made out of 7 components. The car has 2 subcomponents: driving and ALS, an abbreviation of Adaptive Light System. The driving component itself is built up of 4 subcomponents: ADAS, which stands for Advanced Driver Assistance System, Park Assist, a component that deals with the parking assistance system, and 2 switches which control which output is being used. Additionally, ports and connectors that connect these ports are shown. Port types and some names are omitted to avoid clutter. This model is already pretty complex, even though it's just made out of 7 components. Manually verifying and documenting requirements in large software systems with several hundred components, like the one shown before of the Daimler AG, is very difficult. CNC views have been developed to face exactly that problem. The CNC View language was developed to specify structural properties of CNC models in an intuitive way, and the modeling of views is similar to the modeling of CNC models. Views offer abstractions over the hierarchy, the ports, names and types, and the control flow of the model. It is therefore possible to define use cases or requirements by only showing a very abstract subset of the original model. These are 2 examples for CNC views. The first one describes that the Adaptive Driver Assistance System receives the data of the port vVehicle, vObject and distance object without modification from the component car somehow over a chain of connectors in the model. This is expressed by the abstract connectors on the left side of the view. The right side of the view expresses that the outgoing port acceleration somehow affects the acceleration of the car. That means that the data leaving this port is used on the calculation of the car's acceleration, but may be modified. Abstract effectors are distinguishable from connectors by the dashed line. The same holds for the 2 abstract effectors which start at the breakport. They express that the outgoing data of this breakport somehow has influence on the brake of the car and its brake light. The previously shown model satisfies the view as it fulfills these criteria. I'm going to illustrate this in a moment. Now the second view. First, note that the 3 shown components, ADAS, Park Assist and ALS, are now on the same hierarchical level. This is possible due to the previously mentioned abstractions over the hierarchy. The acceleration ports of the 2 components, ADAS and Park Assist, should somehow affect the calculation of the outgoing data of the Adaptive Light System's frontlight port. This, however, is not the case in the model, which is why the model doesn't satisfy the view. Based on this, we can define the satisfaction relation between models and views as: a CNC model satisfies a CNC view if and only if all elements and relations shown in the view have a satisfying concretization in the model. That means in more detail that all components and their respective ports occur with the correct names, types and directions, all containment relations comply with the view, and all abstract connectors can be mapped onto a chain of connectors. This also holds for abstract effectors, but the chain may additionally include effectors. Now I am going to illustrate how the first view is satisfied by the model. At first, we can see that the component ADAS is contained in the car component. All containment relations of the view are therefore fulfilled, as the view only consists of these 2 components. Secondly, all 3 abstract connectors of the view can be mapped onto the model's connectors, as highlighted here. At last, we can see how the 3 abstract effectors are concretized in the model. The upper one is marked in green and the lower 2 in orange. Note that the ALS and the 2 switch components are not part of the chain itself, but include effectors of their input to the output ports, as they are atomic and incorporate computations. These effectors are omitted here. At last, I am going to present witnesses. Witnesses are generated after checking whether a model satisfies a view or not, and provide information to the developer. In case of satisfaction, a witness is called positive, else negative. They illustrate how the view's content is implemented in the model. That would be the previously shown highlighted components, ports and connectors. In case of non-satisfaction, witnesses provide small subsets of the original model to support the error detection. Here we can see the witness that would be generated after trying to verify our model against the second view. The view demands an effect of the outputted information of the acceleration part of the ADAS on the Adaptive Light System's front light. To improve the developer's comprehension, all elements of the model that are reachable from the initial port are shown in relation to the elements that should have been reached. Additionally, a description that exactly states the fault is being given in English.